Morning, all. So I'm a little quiet because my mom's obviously in bed sleeping. I am exhausted. I have to say, I am so ready for my bed. I'm ready to be home. I'm ready for my bed. I wanted to let you guys know that we are. This is my last day here. This is my last day in Louisiana, and then I'll be heading back to Florida. I'll be literally home for I don't know 24 hours. And then I'm on a plane and heading to Texas. So, very interesting. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, if you guys are still having issues with your notifications, be sure to go to the bell, change it to none, push it back to all, or subscribe and then unsubscribe and then resubscribe. If you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. This is the coffee club. I wish I had my Bullhorn Betty coffee mug. I do not. I am in Louisiana and away from home, but I always have coffee. So that's the good thing. Yes, Seven to Life. I am a little ticked off about the wells too. More importantly, ticked off with Hawkins County. Here in Florida, when you have something like that and the officers can't determine who the assaulter is or who the aggressor is, everybody goes to jail. Everybody goes to jail. So you either, take the blame and just take the walk yourself, or both individuals go. Period. They don't play around in Florida about that at all. They just don't. So it's like it's one or all. That's the only choices you have. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Good morning, Australia. Thank you. Thank you. And it was kind of funny. I mean, we should thank ICU. ICU notified the team that, yes, and I'm like so chapped. I'm looking at myself, on this thing, and you can just see I'm so chapped. Like even up on the hairline is just like dry. I'm just dry. This air up here, it is freezing, but we got the heat on. So, anyways, but I'm upset with Hawkins County. It's like, what in the world is going on? What is going on in Tennessee? Like people can beat the crap out of people, and as long as law enforcement can't determine who's beating the crap out of somebody, let's just keep them together. They didn't even separate them. They didn't even take one away, like to a hotel, or make one leave to go to a friend's house. I mean, this is the most insane thing I have ever heard about in my life. Yeah, no crap. Lock him up, Ronnie Lawson. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I'm working on making sure that we keep a lot of the, I guess, trolls, or if a better word for it, out. So I'm playing around with the comment options on these lives. And so I have changed it to, I think, a week. Like you have to be subscribed for a week to make comments. I'm so over it, right? Anyways, so ICU, thank you. Thank you so much. She notified me of this 911 call. And I was able to, I immediately called Hawkins County Dispatch Center. Immediately. Like as soon as I received it, I sent it over to Jonathan. And I picked up the phone here and started calling Hawkins County. I'm like, hey, Hawkins County, this is Andra. I was one of the 4 media people that were there back in December. The dispatch center is so small that they should remember. I mean, they very rarely get 4 people like us in their office. So, of course, they remember us. And I said, I'm back here in Florida. I'd like to get the incident card. I'd like to get, the CD of the comments. How can I do it? Can I do it online? So he transferred me back to his manager. His manager listened to it and said, look, I'm happy to charge you $25, but it's an open line. And I'm like, okay, and I said, well, what about the incident report? Let me get the incident report. And he's like, well, you're going to have to call the sheriff's office. What we have here is just going to say that the line was open. And I'm thinking, okay. So I never called the sheriff's office because I was out running around. I had to go to the library. I had to go to the post office. I had to do some some running around. I see you. Thank you. She donated for the incident report. By the time I got home, the call was already released. And I'm like, what? Like they told me that this was an open line. And so I think that whoever it was, went to the sheriff's office. It had to have been somebody local because I'm telling you, trying to handle this over the phone was next to impossible, just seriously next to impossible. They didn't really want to be very cooperative or helpful. So I'm going to be, I may call them and record it and see what they have to say for themselves and play it tomorrow for you guys. So, I'm not really about taking teamwork's work away. Jonathan has a great, I don't know, video up on his site. So I may play that in just a few minutes, at least a portion of that, and then you guys can go watch the rest of it. I think he's got two. So it's funny, and also he is quite comical. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I mean, he's a little comical. So it's funny because he's his first I guess video for the day is, put a fork in it. And there's another one that I like that's really, really good. Good morning. Good morning. Poppy Red Mustang. How are you? How are you? I love some of these names. You guys are getting really, really creative. I love it. I love it. Everybody, don't forget to get your cup of Joe. Where were you considering other cases like Harmony and Michael Vaughn? We are looking at other cases. We are looking in other cases, but I'm not sure if we're going to be venturing out of the state for just a little minute, at least for about a month. Olivia has been working really, really hard. We have to go as a team, so we have to. We can definitely bring awareness. We can definitely do stuff from here. Well, I shouldn't say here. I'm leaving here and going back home to Florida, but definitely we can do some stuff from Florida. I will start looking into. I know that the Harmony is being spoken with or spoken about from a lot of people. It sounds like the stepmom and the father are already in jail, and they're just basically trying to build a case against them. From I know this is another one where people, believe that she may have been sold to sex trafficking. And I'm really, really doubtful just by the amount of time and the fact that they still have the other children. There's a lot of things that go into making a determination whether a child has been sex trafficked or not. And a lot of the information about the case, unfortunately, does not scream to me sex trafficking. It seems to me more in line with what we're dealing with Summer Wells, but even people believe that she was sex trafficked. I personally don't. I believe she's no longer on the face of the earth based upon the information that we gathered and the people we spoke to. But in all fairness, we haven't done any due diligence on Harmony. So who knows? Who knows? I mean, we may find out that they were with rotten people. I mean, the father looks like, again, another failure in our children protective services that we're facing. This horrible thing that we're facing around the country with child protective services. And you guys know I'm trying to advocate for them. I still have a gal that I got a call from Head Starts. I did receive your email. I do have your number. I will be calling you. Just to speak to you and then see if you would like to go on the record. So I know you watch, and I do appreciate you reaching out to me, not once, but twice. I did get your email and plan on reaching out to you most likely today. So if not today, then it definitely be when I return home back in Florida. It's just so hard here. Like I feel like almost out of sorts because I don't have my extra screen. I really don't have the stuff that I have in my office to be able to conduct myself properly, especially talking about this, and all my notes are there related to it. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I just, I want to make sure if I'm going to speak to you and take your time up, I want to make sure that it's the most productive time we can. So it's definitely good. It's definitely good. No, the answer, Karen, to your question is no, I don't, but I appreciate your concern. I appreciate your concern. there's a lot of misinformation out there, and clearly you are misinformed. So if yeah, absolutely, 7 to life. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's what we do. So I know you guys see like a shadow over here. I was sitting on the couch yesterday doing the live, and I've got to tell you, it killed my back trying to hold the computer, trying to be there. So I'm up here at the bar at my sister's kitchen. And definitely, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Everybody that's joining, I really, really, really super appreciate it. And this is the coffee club. So if you guys have not gotten your coffee, or in some cases, tea, please go get it. As you guys can see, I am super chapped. My whole face is just chapped. I mean, literally around my hairline, everything is just dry. I can't explain what is your choice of creamer. I don't, to be honest with you, I used to just use Patty. I just used to use half and half. And my friend Robin got me addicted to peppermint mocha, which is hard to find. And I should have bought a shit ton of it. Sorry, a lot of it. Excuse me. I'm really trying hard to make sure that this is definitely a PG chat. So I've got to watch my language. I'm working on it. I promise you, I'm working on it. But the peppermint mocha, which is seasonal. So I'm hopeful that I can still purchase some when I get down to Florida. And, the sweet cream, that's really good too. That's really good too. But I don't drink any of that hardly unless I'm going to Starbucks, because if many of you know, I cut out sugar. I've lost last year, between April and July, I lost like 60 pounds, 40 to 60 pounds. And the reason I say 40 to 60 pounds is because I think I lost some and I gained some back after my husband left. I asked him to leave, he left. So I love you too, Miss Robin. I love you too. So she keeps me fat. I'll just say that. She keeps me fat. Thank you. Oh yes, but they have a great caramel macchiato too. I do like that, but I just watch my sugar now. I watch my sugar, especially after losing weight. I don't know. People should see me. I used to be very heavy. At one point in my life, I was extremely heavy, and I lost all the weight naturally. I didn't do crazy stuff. I didn't have to go to surgery. However, a divorce helped, or going through the process of. I remember I was praying, and I was fasting because I didn't know how to approach my husband. I was miserable, and so I would fast every Tuesday. I would pray literally every night. I would, read the Bible. I didn't know what to do. And then finally I just said, "Hey, we need to chat." And he's like, "What's up?" We need to talk about this elephant in the room. So we won't go. The rest is history. The rest is history. I'm happier for it. I think he's happier for it. And we're good. And anybody wants the coffee club mug, I would love to show you what it looks like, but I can't because I'm here in Tennessee and not in Florida. But a lot of people love it. It's been one of the top sellers on the site is the Coffee Club Bullhorn Betty coffee mug. So make sure that if you guys are the diehard fans here on the Bullhorn Betty channel, that you guys have to have the Coffee Club mug, especially if you're the morning crew. The reason I say that is because we're going to be opening some things up for the afternoons. Not quite yet. And I may even do an evening thing, and maybe not afternoon, but more early evening, wine with wine. Cause I have that wine tumbler that I'm just dying to buy and use. Good morning. Yes, cutting out soda. Oh no, it's just more than that. Like I cut out pastas, I cut out breads, I cut out rices, except here. I feel like I gained like 5 pounds being here with my mother and her cooking. OMG. 3 meals a day, like I usually eat one. Oh, yes. I wish Starbucks was pepperoni mocha. I think you meant peppermint. Yeah, I found out yesterday they do have the peppermint mocha year round. I took my mom to Starbucks. We were running all over the place yesterday. Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. So, I know that's the way I was and that's why I had to cut out tea. Like I am a Southern woman. Like sweet tea is like the Southern wine. Like I literally drink, I would say 2.5 gallons every day and a half to 2 days. It was a sickening. I'm like, you guys think I'm addicted to coffee. OMG. Sweet tea is my kryptonite. It really is my kryptonite. And literally when I cut out tea, I'm telling you, 15 pounds went like that in a week. Literally. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So, this is going to be a great morning. I just feel it. I feel like today is going to be just great. It's Tuesday. We had a wonderful Monday. I felt relieved yesterday after I got all the running around done that I needed. I got to hang out with my mother. I got to hang out with my sister. Believe it or not, my little sister paid for our lunch yesterday. I about fell over. It's like, oh, what? You're paying for our lunch? Holy crap. Like my sister never pays for anything. She's so cheap. She's so cheap. But oh my God, we're not even going to go there. I drink so much water now and coffee. Yes, I mean, trying to drive with me to these places. Can you imagine me on the road with Jonathan, Mom, and Olivia? It's like, sorry guys, but it's that time to stop again. Yes, I am. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Good morning. Make sure you guys get your coffee. Make sure you guys get your coffee as the channel is starting to fill up. We're just filling it with some information. And for many of those that are just coming in, our beloved ICU reached out to me to inform me about the Ben Hill Road incident that happened on January 19th, which was insane because that was a day before I left to come up here. And nobody, I don't know why they released it. We did find out that they released it because they only release stuff from their office. I think it's once every 2 weeks, or no, twice a week, maybe. I can't remember. I got to go back and listen. Yes, I know. So actually, I'm past I've been drinking coffee for so long. I'm drinking pots and pots of coffee for so long. It really doesn't affect me like it would normal people, I guess. Yes, yes. Wine with wine, but definitely not early in the morning. Definitely not. We don't want to affect the coffee club. I don't think people want to be drinking alcohol. But then you know what? I got some people in here from Australia. It's 9 o'clock at night. You guys need to get the wine tumblers for our coffee hour and just fill it up. Fill it up with your favorite cocktail, and let's have some fun. Yes, he's been doing really good, and he's been covering a lot of different cases. Good morning, Sonia. It's nice to see you. Missed you. Yes, he's doing a lot more, and I think it's because Olivia. She's been really busy. I've been out of town. He's probably just going, "What do I do today? What do I do today?" I'm just joking. He keeps himself busy. If anybody knows anything about JLR, he is a workaholic. He really is. He gets up in the mornings, he goes and works out, he gets his body energized, and then it's just like boom, he's off to the races. If he doesn't have anything to work on, he finds something to work. He'll make something to work on. He will be on the news. He'll go out. I mean, if he literally has nothing to do for a day, he will either work on editing videos or he'll look through the news and see if there's anything major that he can go out and cover. I mean, seriously. He works. You can't keep that man down. You can't keep that man down. I think maybe a cold will keep him down. Maybe. I pity that cold. I pity that cold. Oh, did they? Did they? Nice. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Great. I know. Everybody loves Summer. Everybody loves Summer. She's just kind of, I think she's, like Gabby Petito was the face for domestic violence. And we want to make sure that she's the face for Anissa. Hey, babe. She is the face of domestic violence. I think Summer Wells is going to be the face of child abuse. I really do. It makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. And then what makes me sick to my stomach more is the fact that, you know, Hawkins County, all that crap going on that mountain, and they never are held accountable. They are never held accountable. Like, I am so ready to coordinate a protest at their legislative capital while they're in session, saying, what in the world is going on in Tennessee? What in the world is going on in Tennessee where all this stuff can go on one property, and they can just game the system and keep gaming the system and keep gaming the system? Like, I am so sick of this. I hope that judge throws the book at Don Wells and locks his butt up on February 7th. Like, I am over it. You know what? I don't know. I have to say, what creeps me out the most is the fact that, we've got Don Wells on the phone, like his voice on the phone while we were in Tennessee, saying that he didn't just bathe with Summer. He bathed, that basically Candace doesn't take a shower, which we already knew, which is disgusting. But he bathed with his 3 boys and Summer in the shower. Like, that is a lot of male parts for one little 5-year-old girl to be looking at. I'm just saying. I think that I don't understand why boys and girls would be showering with their parent all at one time. I don't get it. That came out of his mouth, not mine. Got it. We've recorded it. So without a doubt, it is on the record. And if that be true, I mean, one of those kids are way older than his sister. I mean, what is it? Josie? Way older than his younger sister. Like, she should definitely not be having a shower at this point with her father. I mean, when I was just walking and talking, things were a little different. I mean, if I was out there, I did a lot of work with my father. So every now and again, he would throw me in the shower, and not a big deal. My dad was never, nothing like that. But back then there was nothing wrong with that. I mean, nowadays with knowledge, the fact that there is sexual predators there, back then you didn't know about that. You didn't know people existed like that. Now, there's awareness to the fact. And I think that awareness has created more creeps, to be honest with you. But yeah, he showered with the boys and the girl. Jonathan posted out, I mean, we talked about Candace and her infatuation. I will say that because I'm very cognizant about what I say and how I say it on these lives. And so he found a video of Candace with Hunter on a bed, and his arms down here, and you can just see her hand just doing this to him, and they're putting up but it was creepy, because we even asked Allie, do you think that she did anything? Somebody pulled up to us while we were on Beach Creek Road on our first trip, on our fact-finding trip, and I asked her something that she was saying to me sparked the question. It was like, do you think Candace messes with little kids? I didn't use that specific terminology. I used the other word. But again, I want to make sure that I don't trigger anything on YouTube. And I said, do you think she's messed with the little kids, little boys? And she said, absolutely. And so that was before we had our interview with Hunter's mom, grandmother, and great-grandmother. And so when we went to Hunter's house and spoke to his mother, his grandmother, and his great-grandmother, it was insane, because I'm a very bold person, and I started it off like, I don't mean to upset you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I really need to ask you this question. I said, do you think Candace, you know, has messed with your son? It must have hit home a little bit because Allie went straight into. She got so upset she went straight into the house because her mother and her grandmother were like, absolutely, absolutely, and she's like, no, no, and went in the house. And so I had one of the people go in the house, and I apologized, told her, I don't mean to upset you. This is something that came to light. Good morning, Elizabeth. Came to light, and you know, somebody pulled up to us and on the side of the road and told us some things. And those things were that, it is possible that she's messing with little children and kids. And then we find this video. And I have to say, it is beyond shocking to me. It is really, truly beyond shocking to me. And it just gave me, we kept talking about the grooming process, that happens with children, and usually it is from the men to the women or girls. And, very rarely do you hear about the women to the boys. Here, I believe that both Don and Candace are absolutely hands down sexual deviants. I do. Both of them. Both of them. So they are gross ICU. They are. They are. I don't know if she really knew this because, like I said, when I asked the mother, it was the grandmother and the great grandmother of Hunter's that answered yes, not the mom. The mom got upset and was saying no, 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 and ran into the house. We've got it on video. So I'm sure she's now come to the realization that it may have happened. I feel bad for Allie. You got to remember, there are so many victims other than Summer in the wake of Don and Candace Wells. There just are. There just are. And we have to, realize that. We have to realize that. So, Nolene, yeah, I do believe she knows that. Yeah. Yeah. So I behoove you guys go over to JLR's page. And I mean, he's been really kind of, been posting on this, So let me see if I can let me see if I can just play something. I didn't ask him if I could before I came on here, but hopefully he doesn't mind. Give me just a second. He's just been a busy man, hasn't he? Wow. I didn't even see these. So he's even got some stuff. Oh, the other good thing that he put on here is, he went through Don Wells and, Candace Wells' last 3 police reports she's filed. And it was pretty alarming because all 3 of the police reports, the last 3 police reports she has filed, she's falsified and lied on. So, I mean, the ending of it, him telling us, if she's lied about these police reports, what makes us believe that she would tell the truth about Summer? That did hit home to me. That hit very much home to me. It's like, yes, absolutely. Bingo. 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 Which ones? I'm curious about that. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, from Belgium. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we have a lot of people all over the world that watch. I'm so happy that you guys are able to tune in. But I'm curious to find out who your photos are being used by a Facebook news channel. I'm curious to find out whose that news channel is. Can you post a link and let me see so I can save it and deal with it later? Because, I really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. Skyline News. Okay, so Skyline News. A little upsetting to me, if you ask me. Skyline, because I can tell you that they have not reached out to me at all to use my stuff, and it would upset me if they were. Um, all right, I'll take a peek. Yes, Skyline News. I sent you the link yesterday to the story. Okay, Jackie, I didn't see it. Let me just hold on. Let me just go over here to my wrong one. Let me go over to my email. Okay, here it is. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to go back. I'll have to go by and take a look at it. I'll have to go by and take a look at it. So that'll be good. Yeah, Skyline News. I noticed that they do put that a lot of stuff out. I think I've actually spoke out against them because I was reading some stuff. I think it was about Gabby back in the day. And I'm like, where did they come up with this stuff? It was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you ask me. This is the one from last night. Okay, let me just look at. Shoot, I wish I. Hold on a second. Let me open my phone up. Do. There we are. Let's okay. Yeah, I see it. I don't see where they used my photo though, but I'll go through it and check and reach out to them if need be. Reach out to them if need be. So, good morning, everyone that's just tuning in. Good morning, New Zealand. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We want to make sure that we have likes in this chat. So if you guys like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't keep me a secret, either locally or around the world. We work very hard to bring information, to bring original content to our viewers. We are 100% viewer sponsored. So without you, this would not be possible. So it takes all of us to help in these cases. And we work very hard to not only bring you guys new cases, new news, but also to go out in the field and help and assist in these, whether it be searching, whether it's going out into the woods, many people don't realize that we're not just, talking heads on this channel. We actually go out and help search for people, help search for bodies. A prime example is the Kathleen Moore case, where we identified the area in which she was found in. We also went out there and looked, and because we were unable, we didn't have the proper equipment. We didn't have like wader gear and stuff like that. We couldn't get through the swampy area in an effort to get to Kathleen Moore's body. A day later, we could have ended it on a Saturday, but it took until Tuesday to finally get to her. Law enforcement finally was able to acquire her and charge Colin Knapp on. It was, pretty intense. So I may have actually came in contact with a murder weapon, and it's very, very sad that somebody lost their life. It was right in our own backyard, and we did, deploy pressure campaigns on his house as well. A lot of people, say that we were not effective. We are very effective when we want to be. So, it was just some crazy times. But getting back to the 911 call, have to tell you that, Hawkins County has got to do better. Again, here in Florida, uh, if they can't determine if there's an altercation, you both go to jail. It's either both or one, and you need to decide which one it's going to be. That is it. They do not play here in Florida, not with domestic violence. So, and that's what people don't understand. I know people try to say something about my past, about, the number of times. It doesn't matter. I had the choice to throw them in jail or go to jail myself. Somebody was going, somebody or both. It's that simple. But this is Florida. They do not play around. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, it just like every time we turn around, there's something. You notice that there's always something going on at that property. This has been going on literally since these children were kids, since Josie was kids. We've got a report of Dawn beating Candace while she was pregnant with Summer. How many more times? When is enough for Tennessee? They've got laws to prevent this, and Hawkins County is not applying the law appropriately. They're just not. Tennessee, Hawkins County, if you guys are tired of being a mockery, it's time for you guys to hire somebody other than Ronnie Lawson. The only people that are going to be able to change the situation going on in Hawkins County are the residents of Hawkins County, period. You guys are sick of the drugs, the alcohol, people just being able to do whatever the heck they want to do. It's time for law and order. It's time for you to find a new sheriff. It's time for a new sheriff to be in town. You know what I'm saying? It's insanity. It's insanity. How many more times? These people will never get their children back, just like Candace never got her other two children back. They are not getting these kids back. They're not. They're hanging out with felons. They're up there acting a fool on top of that mountain. They live in squalor. On my community page, let me just see if I can share my, I'm going to share it and then I'm going to pull the screen back. Actually, I don't need to put that on there because it's running through this. So I'm going to share this and then I'm going to pull the screen back until I, okay, let's remove that until I can get what I'm looking for pulled up. So just give me a second. But it's just insanity. And I apologize for this. It's just that I'm working literally. I don't have my two screens. So I've got to go here and go there. And, it's just a little more difficult to run these lives with this. So I just wanted to, there it is. So let me go ahead and put this back to the screen. Let me go ahead and add this so you guys can see it. So this, it sounds like the conditions that Summer Wells was subjected to. Oh, it's not showing. Hold on a second. Doesn't look like it's showing the screen. I don't know what's going on here. Listen. Hold on. I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm sharing my screen. Does other people see it? It's just not sharing right on here. See, that's how it's showing right there. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm not. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. Let me try it again. Technical issues. All right, let's go back. Okay. So here, this is what I was talking about right here. 4 arrested for child neglect. This is in my hometown. This is in my hometown right here. Hold on, I don't want to play it. Okay, so we're just going to pause. So it looks a lot like Dawn and Candace junk home up there on top of the mountain with all the garbage and the litter and the disabled truck. disabled trucks. And, you know, they just lived in squalor. This does not happen in Manatee County. You know what? It just does not happen in Manatee County. People go to jail for forcing their children to live like this. They go to jail. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. None. This is no different than the living conditions that Summer Wells was subjected to live in. Period. And here is, I shared this on my YouTube channel. I hope Jonathan doesn't mind. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to play a portion of it. Well, I guess at this point, I don't even know how long it is, but I'd like to, I really want to make sure everybody knows to go over to Jonathan Lee Rich's page, show him some love, watch some of his videos, but I do want you guys to see this.
5-year-old Summer Wells has filed 3 police reports in the last 6 weeks. 3 police reports against people in the last 6 weeks. We are going to examine and fact check each police report that she filed against these individuals. Check it out.
Okay, if you guys want to go there, please go over to Jonathan Lee Rich's page, aka JLR, and you're going to be looking for the title right here that says Candace Bly has filed 3 police reports against people in the last 6 weeks. I do behoove you guys to go over there and check his page out, because, you know, he really does cover these cases, these police reports. And I love the fact that what he's saying, you know, at the end, it's like, how can we believe if she's lied about these 3 police reports? How can we believe what she's saying to be true about what she's saying about Summer? And he's absolutely right. He is absolutely right. I can't stand to even look at her. I know. Guys, I got to say, you know, thank you all to all the mods in here. You know, thank you so much. We've got 417 people in here this morning. Please go like, share, and subscribe this page. You know, many of you guys know some subscribers, possibly, you know, multiple troll accounts. We don't know. I don't know. It may be some people that just don't like me anymore. I don't know. Have left the channel. So, I'd really like to, you know, to continue to build the channel back up. We work very hard here at Bullhorn Betty, and we try to bring you guys original and authentic content. And we express our opinions based upon the information that we have obtained. And nothing is going to change my mind about whether or not Don and Candace are responsible for Summer's disappearance. I believe they are. And I went out there with an open mind to find out if they did. A lot of things from my original, you know, I always believed Candace had something to do with it. I always believed she had something to do with it. Something, I mean, I shouldn't say always. I mean, at the very beginning when the child went missing, my heart broke for the parents and everything like that. But as I started digging in and looking into the case, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. And then things started, you know, falling into place, right? And then we had the opportunity to go out there, and we did. And then everything just kind of just blew up on us, right? We started saying, oh my God, you know, I mean, thank God I don't believe that she actually beat her child to death. I think she could have. I really do. She's just that violent. She's abused Summer multiple times. She's abused her. You know, we found out in front of a convenience store. You know, she'd let the boys get candy and not Summer. And when she acted out, she would violently shake her and smack her for acting up. And then I was speaking to a person about that, and they said, oh, well, you know, her front tooth, they couldn't remember how her front tooth got loose. I'm thinking, I bet I can figure out why her front tooth is loose. And it was already starting to discolor and everything like that. And it hurt her when she ate candy. And I'm thinking, but didn't Candace say that she gave her candy on the day in question that when she disappeared? So, you know, all these things, you put 2 and 2 together, and when they don't equal 4, you know, you know you're being lied to. And You know what? I know. Well, you should hear. You guys know. You guys have read the stuff they say about me. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors and deception. All smoke and mirrors and deception. And but then again, that's why I do this work, because I just can't stand the lies. I just can't stand it. I can't stand a liar or a thief. I just can't stand it. And so it upsets me when people do that. And many people know when it comes to these cases, I call them out. I will not get into the drama with the YouTubers on here. I just won't. It's unnecessary and it takes away from what we're trying to work on and accomplish. It really does. It really does. And it just causes an extra layer of drama that we just don't need. So we stay focused. We're going to stay focused on here related to these cases. And, whether or not he may be, I have no idea. I have no idea. But I can definitely say it. If it comes from another YouTube channel other than mine, I don't believe it. And I haven't heard that. But I haven't checked into it either. Like, I haven't checked into it. I know, but yes, you're right. You're right. Hold on, let me put that up. You're right. But he's a drug addict, so he is poor because all of his money goes into drugs and booze. Drugs and booze. He's got to feed 3 people's habits: his, Candace's, and her mother's. We found out that Grandis is no different. She's a drug addict. I really do believe that the day that she went into that supposed hospital, which wasn't a hospital, it was almost like a walk-in clinic, so to speak, because we drove by it. I believe that she was going there with the knee issue, saying she's got knee problems for pills. I think that they have a pill problem, a drug problem. I mean, it's just all over. I do have the wrong coffee cup this morning. I am in Louisiana. I couldn't bring my cup with me. I was scared it was going to break. So this is what I've got for my sister's house. All you need. What does it say? All you need. Golly, I can't even read what the hell it is. All you need is love and coffee. That's what it says. All you need is love and coffee. Ain't that the truth? My sister's coffee cup. Yeah, I really do believe Kathleen Moore, doctor shopping. I think she goes there and gets her pills and pops her pills. I think it's just that house up there is filled with drugs, pornography, and alcohol. And then you wonder why all these children are hanging out there. It creeps you out. It creeps you out. And I'm sorry. And then when I was addressing Don, going to meet him at that Wendy's, he's like, "Oh, you need to go over the Bible Prophecies 2.0." I went there and it was talking about a Nigerian or a Madagascar guy that murdered people and went to the Seventh-day Adventist to be saved and absolved of his crimes. It's like, what about the victim's family? They don't get an absolution from the pain and torment of somebody murdering their family. It gave me the creeps, dude. It just gave me the creeps. It really did. It really did. So, but many of you guys know I'm here in Louisiana and having a great time. It is coming to an end. Tonight is my last night. We're going to be up super, super early tomorrow and be heading back to Florida. I'm going to be at Florida. I got to work on a project with Olivia Thursday morning. And then I'm off on a plane. I'm off on a plane and heading to I'll be heading to Texas. Be heading to Texas. So, and I will tell you guys. So Friday morning, I most likely I may go live. Depends on my area where I'm at. So I may go live Friday. If I do go live, you're probably not going to see my pretty face. And I most likely won't go live. I may go live. I definitely won't go live Saturday. Saturday is going to be a big day. Actually, I won't go live Sunday either. So you guys are going to miss me. It's most likely going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will not be able to jump online or anything. I'll be in Texas and I'll just be moving. I really won't even have any time to go live, to be honest with you. So, guys, this next weekend, this coming up weekend, you guys are going to miss me, but I will definitely be back either Sunday afternoon or Monday. I will definitely be back Sunday afternoon or Monday. So, um, you know, that is just what it is. So I hope to see you guys on Monday. I know the schedule's getting a little crazy, but I have nothing, else. Like I love to help as much as possible, but unfortunately, I just can't, but I'll be worth thinking about stuff that I'll be doing on Monday morning, with the coffee club. I know it sucks. It sucks. But you know what? You guys are gonna maybe, and it's, well, you know what? Maybe I'll, depending on how I feel Thursday, maybe I'll pre-record. Maybe I'll pre-record something at least for Friday. I don't know if I'll have time though. I don't know if I'll have time. Sorry, but I know you guys just went like 3 days without me, and now you're going another 3 days without me. Kind of sucks, but I miss you guys as much as you guys miss me. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. So I love my diehards. I love my diehards. You guys make my day. You do. As many of you know, I have, updated some of the settings on here. I think right now you have to be a subscriber for a week in order to comment. So for those that, that are here and stick by my side, you guys are able to comment. Those that just want to pop up and, say some stuff in here to, throw the thing off, you're being blocked. You're being blocked. So hey. So just to let you know, we are trying to tamper down some of the stuff that was been going on in here. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. I'll take a look at that. I've got some videos too, but I'm hesitant to release. And we'll see. So Jackie Blue, okay, great. Everybody give the thumbs and like. And Anissa, I'm sure you're probably very thankful with the new settings, new comments. I think all of my mods are getting a breath of fresh air today. I just want to tell you guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Erica. You guys are so sweet. You guys really are so sweet. It takes a village, I tell you what. And we all work very hard here. But I want you guys to go over to JLR's page. While I'm here and not really able to do stuff, he's really getting these videos out. He's making his comments known. He's making our position as a team known. And we're very grateful and thankful to him. So just go out there. Sorry. Move your butt. I don't like you on camera. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Sorry. My little sis will not show her face on here. Yes, JLR is on it. He's keeping it real for sure. And he's speaking our truth. We went out there. A lot of people have not. A lot of people are speculating on stuff. They have literally no idea what they're talking about. And I'm very thankful that we had the opportunity to go out and, and I got to say, without Jonathan, none of it would be possible. Jonathan really is the backbone of our team. He really is. We all have our gifts. Whenever I'm speaking, I speak not on here. I'm more real on here. But when we're in public, I'm typically the PR. Jonathan is, he's our investigator. He finds the people that we need to go speak to, and Olivia obviously is the director and producer, so to speak. If you look at it that way, so it's really a great encompassing team that has a lot of great gifts, and we use those gifts to bring the information to you guys in a unfiltered and raw format. And I talk about it a lot. So Jonathan likes the short videos, and he's starting to come out of his shell a little bit and do some more lives. I'm really proud of him. But he's not in, he doesn't do lives like I do. Like I do an hour or two lives, and we talk about a lot of stuff. And, I try to answer your questions as much as possible where I can. A lot of people ask me questions that I can't answer, because one, there's a team. We make votes on what we discuss, what we don't discuss. And, we try to keep this channel drama free and to the cases. So that's what we do. Jonathan is very focused. As many of you guys know, he is just a workaholic. Olivia is very focused and dedicated to her videos and making them beautiful and digestible to the folks out there. So, yeah. Yeah, Jose is a big part of this. I've been hearing a lot of stuff, that he's overseas. He's not even in this country. He got married and went overseas. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. We have not been able. We did find him. We were able to find him not find him, but last time we checked, we traced him back to North Carolina. I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if we ever just lost his scent, so to speak. We lost a scent. So yeah, I don't know. We need to find them, I had somebody tell me say that Andy never stayed at the Wells property. And I'm like, well, that's kind of funny because even Don said he did. And Hunter said he did. So, I don't, whatever. I personally don't know. I wasn't there at the time. I'm just going off the information that we received from the people that are involved in the case or had close connection to the people involved in the case. And I would think that if it's coming out of Don's mouth and coming out of Hunter's mouth, it's probably a legit claim that, yes, Andrew, in fact, stayed there for a couple weeks. Just saying. So, hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. Thank you, by the way, Emma. I got that yesterday. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people know. Well, you know what? This is what upsets me is that a lot of people knew what was going on top of this mountain, what the living conditions were like for these children. They watched the abuse happen, and nobody took it seriously until Summer disappeared. And when Summer disappeared, they're all like, crap, maybe we should have reported this. Maybe we should have reported that. And they're all coming forward with their stories of what happened. And it's like, guys, why didn't you report this when this was happening? Why now? Why now? I hope so. You guys, go to Jonathan's page. Watch that video. It's creepy. It is creepy. I can't describe it other than that. Her and caressing his hair. I'm like, what? God, this woman is a creep. She is a creep. She's a predator. They both are. The whole entire family has sexual deviance. The whole entire family. There is something wrong with them. All of them. It just makes my heart breaks for the boys. My heart breaks for the boys. And I just keep thinking, oh my goodness, I hope the cycle's broken. I pray the cycle's broken. It's, I don't know. I mean, from the mental issues that both sides of the families have, and, Grandis's brother was found guilty of multiple counts of rape and incest, multiple counts. And was found not guilty because he was messed up in the head. And I'm telling you, the whole family's like that. The whole family is like that. These people are twisted. Yes. And I've said that she's an angel. She's she saved her brothers. We have to give credit where credit's due. Summer saved her brothers. But the question is, are they saved? They've got a lot of childhood trauma that they've got to work through. That's going to plague them the rest of their lives. And we can only pray for them. And we can pray. I mean, it scares the crap out of me. I never knew Tennessee was this horrible, this broken. And it makes me wonder, is Tennessee going to give those boys back? I hope not. Are you kidding me? The 911 call and nobody going to jail yet again? When's enough? Hawkins County. Ronnie Lawson. When? Yes. Makes me wonder, has that uncle ever been around Candace? Is that what screwed her and her sisters up? Where's Rosemary Bly? Was he around during her disappearance? We've got a lot of questions. This is far from over. Absolutely. But they didn't do anything. The whole system failed these children. And it's still failing them. Don should be in jail again right now. Quite frankly, so should Candace. Exactly. Why? There we go. I'm sorry. Exactly. Moab, Utah as well. Moab, Utah has no accountability in Moab. No accountability. I don't even think that they're visiting their children. I don't think that they are allowed to even have contact with their children. I have not heard that they have been able to have contact with their children. And that in and of itself should speak volumes. No, I think he had 6 charges or more. Not one. Multiple. It was sickening. It was definitely more than 3. Definitely under 12. It was sickening. Yeah. Where's the residence? It's backwoods. Where's the backwoods justice? Where's the backwoods justice? They're just going to keep praying and believing that law enforcement's going to handle this. They got it under control. Okay. I'm losing faith. I can tell you that. I'm losing faith. And the world is watching. I said the same damn thing. Darn thing. Sorry. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on the potty mouth. I'm working on it. There it is. 8 sorry, hit the wrong one. Right one went up. 8 charges. Uncle has 8 charges of incest. That's what you're referring to, right? I see you. The answer is I believe nothing that comes out of that man's mouth. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Of course they do. Of course they do. Too busy getting drunk and high. That's what it really boils down to. No, because he was whispering something to them, and I don't know if they cut off visitation or if the Wells cut off visitation. Wow. And then he's, I see him on Kitty Kitty's show, right? And he's He's got his earphones on, driving the truck and just acting like he's this big old celebrity and movie star. You know, no care in the world for his daughter, talks about himself, talks about the Bible. It's as if Summer never existed. It's as if Summer Wells never existed. And that seems to be the case all the way around. All the way around. It's sick. It's sick. Yeah, disgusting. Absolutely. I do too. You know, it works better when we're able to apply it on a daily basis. You know, we're having to hit and miss. It's not, it takes longer. It takes longer. There's a cool down period. For the wells, oh, thank you. I'm not sure. Jonathan has 2 cases here in Florida that he's approached the team about that are more recent. It's not, I think, I'm not sure. This case here has been brought to our attention a couple of times or multiple times, not just from you, but from other people, other other organizations, so to speak, and as well as the folks here, our viewers and followers. This is not the first time we've looked into this. It's not the last time. It's a sad, sad, sad case, but we also have to look at the practicality of us being able to help. And with this case being so old, I don't know. We have to look at it. We haven't had, since we've been back from Tennessee, we've all been on the run, so like Olivia's doing her thing right now. She's trying to get her work taken care of and buttoned up. Jonathan has been out in the field almost every day. He's been looking for Ruth Sakala in the reserve and stuff like that. And I've been here in Louisiana. So it's been crazy for us. I mean, since we've been back from Tennessee, we've been running. There's no, hey, get out of there, Posey. No, out of my room. Okay, well, you can sit as long as you're in my eye view. I've got a blow up mattress in the spare bedroom, and a cat makes me very nervous. I don't want to be laying on the floor. So, we are looking at it. So don't think that we're not looking at it. We probably, at the minimum, we need to bring attention to the case at minimum, even if we can't go out there and physically be present and do research and stuff like that. We can definitely bring awareness to this case and do stuff that we can do right from the state of Florida in an effort to aid this case. So yes, Elizabeth, we're aware of this case. We've been aware of it for a while. We've been asked to cover it for a while. And we were working on Summer Wells. And this was actually, a thoughtful case to move on to the next case. But there were 4 other cases that have been brought to our attention as well, including a boy that's being sex trafficked right now. And, I'm not sure. The team has to decide. It's, so we have to sit down and bring all these cases and see, not just bring the cases to the table and vote for them, but we also have to find out, when we bring them, is this something that we can benefit and we can help on? Is it something that we can bring information to the public and information to law enforcement on? So there's a lot of stuff that goes into the cases that we take. So we will discuss it, and I'll let you know. I can tell you we're probably not going to be touching a case until February. February we'll be making a decision on what cases to do. Mm-hmm. I believe he knew. I believe he's known this whole time. I think he's just trying to, I think he's struggling. With everything right now. I think, something happened to Summer, which I've proclaimed. After we did our due diligence, our fact finding, and put the pieces together, what we have determined has happened, the team, is that something happened at that water hole They didn't get Summer the medical attention she needed. She got gravely ill. She passed away. Candace called Dawn. Dawn helped Candace. That's what we've determined. That's what we've determined. That's just our opinion based upon the facts and information that we've received. Yes, and I did send that off to the team to show them from out the gate. Candace and Dawn has referred to Summer in the past tense. Out of the many conversations that I've had to Dawn about Summer, I said, I want to help him find his girl and reunite him with his daughter. He says, basically, there is no way. There's no way that I'm going to be reunited with my daughter. He has eluded every way but Sunday that she is dead, and he knows it. Like I want to put all these, and I will be working with Olivia to get all these conversations, these recorded conversations with Don out to the public. He knows his daughter's dead. This idea that this is some crackpot thought of mine is ridiculous. It's out of Don's own mouth. It's out of Don's own mouth. It's out of Candace's own mouth, folks. That is sick. But you know what? It is good for us. It's good for us, for people like me. That right there is good for us. I agree. I'm one of those people that can't have them. So I understand. Many people know I have grandchildren. I have two stepdaughters from my marriage, and I've got 5 grandchildren. So, I'm 42 years old. So I'm Nana. They're not allowed to call me grandma. I'm Nana. And let somebody touch a hair on their head. Seriously, let somebody touch a hair on their head. I don't know. I heard that somebody said that they were there. I don't know. I personally don't know. Yes, toys have been given away, even from the church. Everybody's saying that he's a Seventh-day Adventist. From my understanding, from sources, the church has cut ties with him. And then shortly after they cut ties with him, they gave Summer's toys away. Possibly. I believe, I know, I need to get one too. Possibly. I believe the boys have already started talking. So I can't tell you why I believe that, but I have a funny feeling that they've already started talking, at least about some things. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't imagine what those boys saw. I mean, I can't imagine living in that household. I mean, I've had a traumatic childhood, and my childhood and the trauma I dealt with pales in comparison. Seriously, pales in comparison. It's sick. A source of mine has told me that they don't want to go back to their home. They've told me they don't want to go back to their home. So they're happy, they're thriving, and they don't want to go back. That's what my sources told me. Yes, many people have told me that. It's not, everybody kept talking about that stain, on the shirt. And when I sent the video, or not, well, it was a video, but it was a picture. I only had the picture at first. When I sent that picture over to some medical professionals that I personally knew on a political realm, I sent that over to them. And the first thing that they noticed, they said, it's not the stain. The stain literally could be anything. It was the it was the purpling of the cuticles. That was their big, because it was prevalent on just about every cuticle of every fingernail that was exposed on that photo. And so that was their biggest concern. And they said that that child was in the process of dying. What happens is that the heart, when your heart's not pumping to the extremities, it's pumping to keep you alive. It actually starts cutting off pumping blood to certain areas of your body so the heart can maintain its beat. And so they were saying that the cuticles are showing that. And I can't remember, it starts with an H, I believe, but I can't remember the terminology they use. I'm not a medical professional, but they said that the purpling, and they also had noticed that some of the swelling, I had forgotten about that because I had spoken to them early on in the case, and I had forgotten about that until somebody had, one of my friends on here that reaches out to me on Facebook, said something about the swelling of the face, the swelling of the legs, and that's another telltale sign that she was either dead or in the process of dying in that photo, just based upon, because she was very tiny, very thin, very malnutritioned. And so the swelling was a big issue in this photo. And I don't understand how that cannot possibly be used for evidence about the condition of this child. Many people don't want to believe it. That's okay. That's their business, not mine. Based upon facts, I do fact finding. Mr. Jonathan is already up. Mr. Jonathan's already up posting. So guys, go over to Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR, for some new posts. He's already up. He's already posting. Good for him. Very happy. So we're going on, an hour and 20 minutes. I know I usually do about a 2-hour show on here in the mornings. I'm just going to go through here and see if I can answer some more questions. And then I'm going to go. My sister is here. I've got to get up. I've got to have breakfast. And again, like I said, this is my last day here in Louisiana with my sister. We're going to be going to bed early tonight. And then we're getting up ridiculously early tomorrow to start making the 11, 12-hour trip back to Florida. So I just want to ask, all the moderators, as well as the people that are in here, how has everything been going? I feel like, making some adjustments on commenting and things like that has really helped make, the Bullhorn Betty channel a little less chaotic. And we've been staying a little more focused on the facts and keeping the drama out. Does everybody feel the same way? Do you guys like how this is going? I mean, I'm going to have to keep adjusting the commenting, and some, new subscribers are going to have to adjust with it, especially if they're not here for ill will. They're just wanting to comment on this. We have to do some things to keep this channel focused and more in line with providing you guys information than anything. I love the fact that you guys are able to comment and enjoy yourself and come here and wake up with me and start your day with me. So I really do believe that this is, the last couple of days have been really enjoyable for me. I hope they've been very enjoyable for you as well. And don't forget to get your Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club mug and other swag. I think they are. I think they're starting to spiral. And that's what we need. We need them to start spiraling out of control, and something will break. It really will. Awesome. Way to go. Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's irritating. People get upset with me for saying that. It came out of his own mouth. He knows his daughter. How would he know that? Folks, how would he know that? I don't think Don's an informant on the cop. I think he's a manipulator, conniving, cunning, and he games the system. 40-year felon across multiple states. He's not in prison for the rest of his life. So he clearly knows how to game the system. Clearly knows how to game the system. It's sad. It's ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you, truth teller. You are a sweet one. So I had to skip over some comments. Sorry, guys. I'm getting behind on the comments and things of that nature. Don the Con. Boom. Boom. Exactly. But we will be getting another case. We're still working on Summer Wells. We're just doing behind the scenes stuff with her. Some people are asking, are we going to go back to Tennessee? It is possible. It is possible that we go back to Tennessee. Obviously, if that's the case, we don't tell people where we go. We don't tell people where we go or what we're doing. It's for safety reasons. If we need to raise money for something, our people have to trust that we're doing it for the right reasons, and that they will know as soon as we come back, what those reasons are. But because of safety, we can no longer, tell you guys where we're going. We can no longer tell you guys where we're at. When we go dark, we go dark. We're usually on a case. So that's just all there is to it. Yes, Anissa. Thank you. So Don the Con, love it. Yep. I know you do. It's one of those things. I just don't. I think he's a con. I think he's going to get justice. And I think when he does get justice, it's going to be swift. And I think this time it's taking him out. Like, he is never going to see the light of day again. I think this is the last. Once they take him on this time, it's done. He's done. He and Candace both are done. Their reign of terror across the United States will finally be over. His victims, he's got multiple victims. Dudley Ajan, his wife, Allie Hunter, all these people, this wake of victims. And I can't wait. Let's see if we can get up to 200. Come on, guys. I believe in you. We've got 530 people in here, and I believe we can get 200. I believe we can get 200 before I sign off. I really do. I believe in you. Make it 200, folks. Make it 200. But I really believe this is it. Once this case is built, they're done, both of them. And I think they know it. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. So this is it. We need to, oh yeah, come on, guys. We need 5 more likes on this show to 200. Oh, we got it. All right. You guys have been amazing. Thank you. You guys have been amazing. Awesome. So, I hope everybody loves the show. We try to keep it real here. We try to keep it drama free. And we are definitely going to keep, bringing you guys the truth, and whether people like it or not. We will not be, I'm going to bring whatever I feel to this channel, to my channel. And you guys are part of the team, and you guys have still been sending me, you guys are awesome. You guys have still been sending me so much information. Like, you guys are part of this team too. You really are. You guys send us information. You guys send us leads. You help us financially. You help us mentally and spiritually. It's amazing. It's amazing. I am so very thankful for YouTube and the fans, that are family now. And I just want to tell you, I think you guys are amazing people. You're beautiful people. Today is Tuesday. I want you guys to have an amazing day. I want you to work hard and play hard. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. So we just try to keep it drama free and try to keep it light. And it's been nice. It's really been nice to actually be able to have conversations with you guys again. So I'm really thankful that it just kind of feels back to the vibe that we were looking for and seeking, you know, before the Summer Wells case. This case has been, I have to say, pretty rocky. You know, it's been a lot of bumps and turns, the fluid situation, but I do believe that our team is on the right track with what happened. You know, we did a lot of work. We tens of hundreds of hours on this case, you know, looking at every possible scenario, literally every possible scenario, and it keeps coming back to one. And I know if it's doing that for us here, you know, with a team, law enforcement has to be having the same situation. So I anticipate they're working very hard and around the clock to build this case against Don and Candace Wells. I really believe that once this case is built, they're done and they're done for good. They are going to be roasted. They're going to be, you know, I'm not the court of law. I never said I was the court of law. I do not believe. I believe that people are innocent until proven guilty when they get arrested. After they get arrested, after they're, you know, because if you think about it, what's the purpose of having an investigation if everybody is innocent until proven guilty? What's the purpose of having police arrest people if they're innocent until proven guilty? I am not a court of law, and nor am I a juror. So while I do believe in that, being a legal professional, I also believe in the fact that you got to call a spade a spade. And when something doesn't jive and people are guilty and they need to be arrested, you call that out. And that's what I do. So with that, folks, it has been an hour and 30 minutes. I am going to start my day. I've got a lot of work left ahead of me. And I just want to tell you, you guys are beautiful people. And I think you will rock your day out. Okay. Sorry, I was reading some comments, making sure. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and let you guys say your goodbyes to your friends, and we will see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or not. I have to see what time I get up. I'm sure I will be on at some point. I think I will be on. I think I'll probably be on live while I'm in the car. So we will see you sometime tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to get started this early. It might be a later broadcast. I'm sure it'll probably be a later broadcast. We almost made it without the computer crashing. Don't worry, guys. We definitely have a new computer on its way, and I can't wait to use it and never have to worry about dropping again. But anyways, guys, have a blessed day. You're amazing people, and I'm just going to step out of the chat and let you guys say your goodbyes, and then I will close out this channel. Thanks. Have a great day.